Hello everyone and welcome to Duskers. It has been a really long time coming. I've been wanting to do a video on this ever since it came out, and I haven't. I won't get into why, but I've been meaning to, but now I finally can. So yay! For anyone who's unfamiliar, Duskers is basically like humankind has been wiped off the, not just wiped off the face of the earth, but apparently wiped out the entire universe. And you get to play the part of someone who is on a ship that has unmanned drones, and you have to go around exploring other derelict vessels trying to figure out what happened. And it's kind of bleak and kind of awful. And this is interesting. I haven't played this game in a couple of updates because I've been busy with other stuff, but these outposts are new. I have never run into outposts before. I don't know if that's because of the update or if it's because of the fact that I just never ran into any. But yeah. So let's see. The ship is called the Awfully Dark Out. That's kind of awesome. Alright, so looking at the info on the right-hand side there, that is a private class vessel, only one infestation type, which is good. That means there's not going to be any actual variety to what I have to deal with. So hopefully I should be able to deal with it. And it's close, which means I don't have to waste any fuel getting to it. Before we do that, let's take a look at our drones. We've got Ian, Jeff, and Wally. Those are unfortunate names. Alright, so Ian has stealth and gather. That's awesome. Jeff has generator. Wally has tow and lure. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am actually going to take the lure off of Wally and give the lure to Ian, because Ian is going to be our sort of vanguard, our scout, if you will. He's going to be the one who leads us into the derelict vessel. So we are going to board this ship. We're going to take all of our drones, and hopefully it won't go horribly, horribly wrong. It's probably going to go horribly, horribly wrong. Oh, new communication. All right. Brian, I need your guys to check out our receiver and transmitter units. We've not picked up anything solid since 0600, just static and pitch frequencies. Looks like it might be a tech issue. Reset the system. Make sure it's not a comms bug. Now ASAP if you find everything. Oh, must be let me know ASAP if you find anything. Okay. Yeah, some of these communications are screwed up. Right, so here we have our, oh boy. I completely forget how we do anything. Is it M? No, not M. Oh geez, how do we... I've completely forgotten how to, I've completely forgotten the controls. This is not good. I don't remember how to bring up the map. Spacebar? Spacebar. There we go. Okay. Wow. I'm so bad. Alright, so the interface is really interesting. You can control the drones one-on-one, or you type commands into the console in the bottom right there. So we're going to open that airlock door, and now I'm going to manually move Ian in here. And this is a generator, so I need to get Jeff. I need to get Jeff in there to operate the generator, which will in turn power these doors and allow Ian to explore further. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually issue a command. So we'll navigate drone 2 to room 2. And there he goes. And then activate the generator. And now just to be on the safe side, I'm going to close the airlock, and I'm going to close the doors because I don't know what's going to happen, and I have to try and keep the other drones safe. So we're going to activate stealth on Ian. We're going to open up this door and peek through here carefully. Hopefully nothing horribly... Okay, good. There's nothing bad in there. That is good. So we're just basically exploring room by room. Oh, I need to close that D7 door just in case anything's wandering around. Okay, cool. So we're in pretty good shape so far. This is just the first derelict that we're exploring, so it stands to reason that we'd be doing okay. I don't want to stand too close to the door in case there's something in this room that decides it wants to leave, but it doesn't look like there's anything in here, which is great. So we'll close that door, shut down stealth so that it doesn't need to recharge. Okay. Everything is good. And here we've got... I don't think I can scan yet. No. Oh, what is the... I forget the command for seeing what's in a room. Oh, I am so out of practice. I played this so much when it first came out, and it's been... Oh, there we go. There we've got a nasty thing. Okay, so what we're going to do is once that goes through there... There we go. Oh, geez. I should have stopped to see if there was a second one in here. Doesn't seem like there is. Oh, and there's a thing. List, maybe? No. Help? Basic commands. What do we got? Close, exit, help, info. I think info is what I need. Okay. Info. No. Info. That's the problem. You have to type. Okay, there's a ship upgrade, but and that's the ship upgrade. But it is stuck in place. And, of course, there's nothing there. Awesome. There's no fuel that I could harvest. And we're just... everything's just not off to a great start. Well, I mean, it's off to an okay start. I haven't lost any drones yet. That's a small but important distinction. Alright. Shut off stealth again. Alright, things are looking okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be stupid. And, oh wait, actually... we'll send the ship over to the second airlock. Because we can do that too. Okay. Now we'll open up airlock 2. Open up D14. And get Wally, who has the tow, into room 8. And there's absolutely no reason for me to be doing this. I'm just now realizing because that drone that's busted right there is stuck in place. Now let's switch to Wally. Alright. Swap, I think, is what I want. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Ooh, it has a scan. Okay. It has a scan, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap the lure for the scan. And then switch back to Wally. Why am I so bad at spelling? Have Wally take the lure. Okay. Now, get Wally back into the ship. Come on, Wally. How did you get through there if you can't get back around? Oy. Alright. Send him back now. Okay. And close that door. And scan. Alright, so nada. But sometimes you can find useful stuff. Alright, so we'll stealth it and open this door. And close that door just in case there's anything in here we don't want to find. But no. No, everything looks alright. Okay, cool. Scan, see if we find anything else. Gather all. And while Ian is doing that nonsense, so you can see the rooms that I've scanned are actually... Can I mark? No, marking isn't what I want to do. Anyway, you can see the rooms that I've scanned have that grid on them, so that way I know I've found, like, everything that I possibly can. I want to get rid of the thing that is... How do I get ship info? God, it's been so long, I'm sorry, I forget everything. Advanced commands. Clear commandeer, that's what I'm looking for. Because you can actually commandeer the ships that that you're investigating. What are the other basic commands? Swap status. That's okay. Status is what I want. Let's check status. All right, it's a private ship. 1 infestation type detected. Hull integrity medium. Scrap capacity 40. Okay, maybe I don't want to swap ships. Ah, no. Back out. Okay. Oh boy, I'm wasting all kinds of time with this nonsense. I am sorry. Alright. Open the door and sneak through. Please don't let anything be in here. Please don't let anything be in here. This game is really good at creating ambiance. Like, the sound is... it's very creepy. Okay. Maybe it's tag. No. Sorry, I'm going to have to look this up one more time. Navigate, open, open, close, status, swap, no. Advanced commands. Degauss, no. Where's the... where is the thing? There's a thing, you can like actually mark stuff. Why isn't it listed here? Strategy, maybe? Difficulty, subterfuge, ship types, safe start, docking bay. Oh, wait, no, it was flag. That was it. Flag room 5. That way, I can make sure I remember that there is a, there's an unpleasant thing in there. Are there any unpleasant things in here? Does not appear as though there are unpleasant things in here. So we'll scan. Oh, there's a vent. Okay, that vent would be dangerous if this were a room where there are swarms. I don't know what they actually are, but they're like these swarms of little things that will destroy your drones really quickly. And they do lots of damage, and they're kind of annoying because they can actually move through vents. So thankfully, because we know that that's not what's here, because of that, we know that we don't have to worry about the vent. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's get the ship redocked. So dock A1, and then close D10, open D12, and D20. No. I read that wrong. D18. Whoops. Right, anyway. I'm just going to move along and scan the rest of these rooms, just in case I can find any more items to get. I probably won't. Yeah, there does not seem to be any more scrap here. Alright. So we'll get Ian back to... yeah, okay, go. Go. Go, Ian. And get Jeff back into the pod as well, because I don't need him powering the ship anymore. We've completely searched the whole thing. Bad guy can stay in room 5. I don't even care. And let's take off. Alright, and that has been one... one ship. One ship searched. Yeah, that's how it starts. That is... we've still got a long way to go. So, give me a moment. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. My recording setup is a little weird with the audio, so I had to go and make sure that it didn't record the audio for too long. Anyway, let's do one more ship. How about that? We'll check out the Nisoi, I guess? It's a salvage ship. That's good. Hopefully I'll find some scrap. 2 infestation types, though. That's gonna be not good. But what the heck? Nothing ventured, right? Oh, and at the bottom of the screen there, you can see how much scrap I have, the propulsion, which is how much fuel is needed to get to different places. So because I have 4, I could make it to that outpost, but not to these that cost 5 and 6. And then jumps are for if I want to jump to other sections in the galaxy, I can do that. But I'm not going to do that right now, because I'm going to board the Nisoi. And we're just gonna keep going. So one strategy that I did pick up, and still actually remember, even though I've forgotten all the commands, is the idea of having like that one drone that's sort of the designated explorer. Have him scan. Have the one drone that's like the designated explorer, and then have the other drones that... oh, what is that? What is that? Ship upgrade, scrap. I hope that's not... Okay, good. That that green had me thinking it might be something not good. Anyway, have him gather. Oh, and that's all there is to gather. Okay. Gather. Oh, no. That is a generator. Right, sorry. Anyway, quarantine bypass. That is definitely something we want to get. So this is room 2. So let's nav 3 to room 2. Get him gathering. Oh, we found another drone. Alright, let's jump to Wally here. Okay, Wally, start towing. Okay, cool, we're still towing it. So what I need to do is I tow this quarantine bypass upgrade back to the pod, and then I can attach it to my ship. And that will allow me to enter ships later on in the game that have quarantines on them. And, oh, yeah, okay. I need to do some drone shuffling here. So, get Wally into room 3. Get Jeff into room 2. And, okay, Wally can start towing. Now, he can tow this drone, Ron, back to the pod. And Jeff can start powering things up. Alright, so we're in a good... We're doing alright now. Close that door. Just to be on the safe side. I really don't want anything... I don't want to screw things up, because it's entirely possible that if I don't keep an eye on things, that the, you know, something bad will break in and it'll destroy one of the drones, and if I don't act fast, it can get through an open door and go after the rest of my drones, so that's why I keep closing all of the doors as I'm moving through. Because I don't want to take any chances. Speaking of, that D14 off of room 5 is open, so we're just going to close that, because enemies tend to wander back and forth between them. Don't want that to happen. Okay, so activate Ian's stealth. Open up. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Okay. Yeah. Duck through. Close the door. Okay. Okay. Whew. Normally running into those things isn't bad when you've got a stealth thing going, but when you're in an incredibly narrow hallway, it becomes a serious problem. Oh, I think he just went back into room 6. I hope that's what happened. Oh, goodness. And that is when this game starts getting intense. Okay, close D22. Try real quick peeking in. Yeah, okay, still in there. Cool, cool, you can stay in there. And open up D20, duck in here, close D20, just in case. Don't want anything getting into that hallway. And, okay. Nothing in here. And all that we have is scrap. Gather some scrap. And then flag room 6 so that I remember there's a bad guy in there. Now things are getting tricky, though, because, okay, so notice or remember that when checking the status here, the salvage ship has 2 types. That doesn't mean that there are 2 enemies. There could be a lot more than that. That means there are 2 different types. So that slow-moving big guy, that's 1. That means there is at least 1 other type that's hanging around in here. And, oops, didn't want to do that. And so, yeah, basically I still need to be careful because I don't know what the second type is going to be. And I'm hoping it's something that I can deal with. I mean, not really deal with, because these drones are more or less defenseless, but something that I know how to, you know, get around. Okay, I guess just gonna go through D14. And hopefully nothing terrible. Don't see anything terrible. Well, terrible-ish. Okay. What does this have on it? A turret. Ooh. Ooh, that's... Okay. I'm going to do something incredibly stupid that I'm fairly certain I'm going to end up regretting. I'm going to open up D14, D9, and D10. Going to get Jeff to go into room 8. Oh, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. Why am I doing this? Okay, I'm doing this because it'll be handy later on. That's why I'm doing this. Gotta remind myself. Okay, so now Jeff is here. We'll have Jeff swap, and Jeff will take the turret. Now, we will get Jeff back. There. We'll get Jeff back into that main room, because of course we will. I mean, you know, that's where the generator is, and if I want to keep opening these doors, I'm going to have to. So we get Jeff back in there, and now can have him activate the generator. First off, we're going to close these doors again, just for now, because we want to be safe, and have him activate the turret. So, now Jeff is kind of backed into the corner. He's got a turret armed. He's still providing power, so even though he's stationary, he's actually going to be able to shoot anything that comes at him within that turret's line of sight, which is fantastic. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and trick this guy, hopefully, into going into the other room. So that's D14 is what I want. Okay, so the guy's in there. Come on. Come on. Poke your head out. Are you still... Oh, yep, still in there. Okay. Go through the other door. Go through the other door. No, no, not this way. Not this way. Oh, boy. Okay. You know what? We'll just close everything. And we will scan this tiny little closet. Nothing in here. Okay, so we unflag... Well, first we flag this, and now I don't know what this room is because Ian's in the way. Okay. And we unflag this. Now comes my favorite part. So we lured the enemy into room 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the airlock and flush his butt into space. Unfortunately, that destroyed the D6 door, but if we get Ian back in there, we can see that the enemy should be gone. Yeah. So the enemy has been flushed into space. That is one less thing that we have to deal with. Can we commandeer yet? Cannot commandeer. Ship does not yet. Okay, yeah, there's still stuff here. So this is such a slow progression, but that's kind of how you have to play this game, because if you don't move slow, you are going to get your drones destroyed and end up being stuck. And I completely forgot to scan room 8. That is totally my bad. Actually, close that. Okay. Scan. Nothing. Okay. Oh, Kyle got destroyed. Okay. We'll get Ian back into room 3 and close the doors behind him as he goes. And D9 and D20 and close. Okay. Now, oh boy. This is always the tensest moment when you're going into a room for the first time, because you just never know. Fortunately, there's nothing here. Okay. So we're going to close this. We've got another power source there. How do I want to do this? Okay. Open up D18 and D22. Get Ian into room 7. Open up D21. And get Jeff into room 9. And while we're at it, let's just redock and unflag this So now we've docked off of the second airlock. And now we're going to get Jeff to start powering these rooms. And, okay, I'm going to have to go down and around. Move Jeff up a little bit more. And, yeah, there we go. Activate his turret. Ian, now you can see the green doors are the ones that I actually have control over because of the power. So that means I'm actually not going to be able to do anything with the other doors that don't already have some kind of power going into them. So, okay, I know room 8 is safe, because there are no vents that anything could have gotten through. So now, and this is another thing I learned, even though Jeff has a turret and is kind of encamped there, if I go through the D19 there towards the center, if there's an enemy in there, they might come through and that might just create problems. So it's usually best to have one drone go it alone. And hopefully... oh, there's a vent. There's a vent. Don't like vents. Do not like vents at all. Okay. Because I still don't know what the other enemy type is on this ship. Don't know what else is here. And I don't know if it's anything good or... not good, because none of it's good. But I don't know if it's something that I'll actually be... uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is not good. Okay, D8, D15, D4... no, D7, D18. Okay. Okay, nav 1 to room 9. The reason this is bad is because that slime is highly corrosive and incredibly difficult to get rid of. And you can see Jeff already took a decent amount of damage from it. I need to open that airlock so that Jeff can get through. But yeah, so I'm just going to cut my losses because in my experience it's virtually impossible to... oh god, Jeff, what are you doing? Jeff, what are you doing? Jeff, what are you doing? No! Ah. Why, Jeff? Why? This is the worst. Okay. Quick. Take the turret. And... oh, geez. Shoot it all. Shoot it all. Ian, why do you do this to me? Why, Ian? Oh, jeez. Yeah, the slime, as far as I'm concerned, is the worst thing in this game. It is the absolute worst. And because of that, I have to leave. I can't get in there now. I can't rescue them. Yeah, no, I can't rescue them. It's, I'm not sure if I can zoom in to check. I don't think I can. But Ian has been completely disabled. Ian's just gone. Completely destroyed. And because Ian's been completely destroyed, I can't tow him. And because of the location, the way everything's set up, I can't get Wally to any of... like, I can't recover them. So basically, I just have to leave. They're both being left behind. All of their attachments are gone. The scanning, the turret, the gather ability, the stealth, all of it's gone. So that did not go well. That did not go well at all. But hey, I can add a quarantine bypass to the Justice Rider. Hooray! And we can add Ron to the, yeah. So this is what we're working with right now. That is not great. I can potentially go into the modifications and hopefully craft something that isn't terrible. Yeah, I can create... no, I don't have enough scrap to do it either. I'm pretty much royally screwed at this point, so I think this is a good place to leave it. That has been Duskers. It's actually a lot of fun. It's hard. Like, you can't screw up. And as you can see, I'm only 2 ships in, and I'm already done. I'm going to have to start over again. I mean, that's the point of the game. And you get, like, a random set of upgrades for your drones every time you start. You always start with 3, but they'll have, like, different stats, different abilities that they start with. And they always start with the same 3 basic ones, as well as 1 or 2 extras, so you always get Gather, Generator, and Tow, because those are, like, the 3 kind of basic essentials. But yeah, that's the game in a nutshell. You're just going from derelict to derelict. It does save your story progress. Like, every log that you unlock as you play, you do get more. Like, you get more logs, and that will allow you to like, see, just kind of piece the story together, which is great. But it's also very difficult. You gotta play very carefully, and I did not play carefully enough. That was my own fault, honestly. I should have kept an eye on Jeff when I was headed back to the ship to make sure that the path to the ship was actually clear. And yeah, by the time I noticed something was wrong, it was too late to do anything about it. So, again, my fault. But anyway, that has been Duskers. I really do like this game. It's like just fantastic, corny, like old technology, but futuristic, like the kind of stuff you'd see in Alien or Aliens, or just any old sci-fi movies, really. And it's just, I love how it's presented, like you're playing it on just an old computer. And it's even though you're only controlling drones, it's surprisingly terrifying. Like, the noises and the ambient sounds is just, it's fantastic. So, even though everyone and their mother's been talking about this game for months already, I never got around to doing a video on it just because, and I'm sorry for that, but doing it now, and just in case you haven't checked Duskers out yet, you should check Duskers out. It is fantastic. If you like roguelike stuff, if you like sci-fi stuff, if you like stuff that's really freaking hard, but also pretty compelling and also very satisfying, you definitely want to check it out. So again, thank you everybody for watching. As per usual, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Any combination of those 3 would make me a happy Rob. And I will see you in the next video. Or next time, or whatever. I don't know. I still haven't hashed out this exit outro thing. And now it's all going off the rails, so I'm just going to say goodbye. Bye!